Jatuporn Prompan is back in the news again. This time his status as an MP. The Election Commission has ruled 4-1 that he is not qualified as MP because he did not exercise his right to vote on July 3rd. Now, it seems that it's not going to be that simple. The process has just started and the Parliament would have to refer this matter to the Constitutional Court to decide. At least the final say will stay there. But from here to there, what is going to happen?
Well, it will be up to the House of Representatives what is going to do with this ruling by the EC. The House Speaker can set up a committee and doing some kind of investigation. It has the power to do so. But in Kun Jatuporn's case, this is the case that has nothing to do with investigation. No investigation needed in this case, only interpretation of the law.
So the final interpreter will be the Constitutional Court.
Yes, and today Jatuporn has come out and asked the House Speaker to relay the issue to the Constitutional Court as soon as possible. The question that we have to ask ourselves is whether we would be better off with Kun Jatuporn out on the street or with Kun Jatuporn as an MP. And exactly today he's saying the same thing. He said that if you think that putting me out on the street again would be a good idea, so be my guest. That's what he said.
Well, this is not an issue of whether the election commissioners want him out on the street or not. It's a matter of
principles.
Of interpretation of the law, right?
Yes, it had to do with the fact that Kun Jatuporn did not go out to vote on July the 3rd.
But was he behind bars on that day?
Right. Remember we discussed, we had a debate on whether Kun Jatuporn had lost his membership of the Pheu Thai Party. Whether he has the right to contest the election under the party or not. But now it's almost the same thing, but it's a question of whether he should lose his membership of the House of Representatives or not. And the fact that he did not vote on that day is very contentious. The law said very clearly that anyone who does not exercise his or her right on election day shall not be qualified as an
whatever the reason behind it.
Whatever the reason.
Or physical reason behind it, because he was physically behind bars.
Yes.
What about his intention? If he had shown his intention that he wanted to vote but he couldn't.
That's the contentious part.
Yeah.
Because the law, the will of the law is to make everyone who are election candidates to be responsible. If you do not go to vote, you should not be qualified to be an MP. But Kun Jatuporn on that day, he has evidence. Everyone knows that he tried very hard. He said a lot of appeals wanting to go out to vote, but his request was rejected by the court, so he failed to show up to vote on that day. And the four election commissioners who voted against him yesterday, they based their decision on the wording of the law, so to speak.
Very sort of strict interpretation of the law.
Right, and Kun Sotsi, who is the minority voice, she was meant to say that the law did not prevent Kun Jatuporn from being qualified in such a circumstance. The law only want Kun Jatuporn to be responsible, and he tried really hard to be responsible.
So that's another outstanding political issue that will be quite controversial, and the decision, one way or the other, will continue to be a big controversy in the domestic politics.